Good morning, YouTube. It is just after 7 a.m. Sun's coming up. It's, I don't know, somewhere in the mid-20s outside right now. And we've got our Mack sitting over there. And we got to put that container on that trailer. And we're going to use that truck to do it. So, yeah. Let's get this cracking. If you watched my winch out video with Javier, this is about 4 hours later. So, it's still the same day. But we got to get that done before anything else comes in and I get distracted. And then that old girl's got to get back to Katie's so she can be parked in her spot. So that's what we got on the plan today. Nobody else is here other than dispatcher. Steven's inside sleeping. He's been out all night. But so we're gonna get this done. Don't have a whole lot of other plans for the day yet. We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna try not to freeze and get this done before anything else comes in. So. Had the rotator warming up. I've got the Mack over there warming up. Still not warm, but you know, they've been running for about 20 minutes. That's about useless. So we've got to spread the trailer. I'll show you guys how a spreadable trailer works. If you don't know, at least our spreadable trailer. Ours is operated off of air. It's not hydraulic or pony motor or PTO or nothing. So it's super simple. It's an old military trailer actually. Got a steal of a deal on it. So I'm thinking we're gonna park on this side and pick it up and bring it over top. Set her down. I see that board there in the yard. Alright. Dang, I meant to grab my new gloves. Shoot. Alright. Well, I guess we're using the regulars. I gotta back up a little bit because I want to put the back of the trailer. Are we about centered or are we too far forward? I think we need to back up. Yeah. We need to back up about 2-3 feet. See if the rotator's feeling froggy today. That's better. Yeah, that's more along the lines of the middle. Alright. But I want to line the back of the trailer up just past the container because it spreads from here in the center. So I want to set this here and then pull forward and spread it out. This is a 53-foot container. These are very hard to find in a high cube or even a 53-foot in general that people don't want an astronomical amount of money for. We're going to use it for storage. So first let's open the doors. Hope there ain't a mess full of water in it. There shouldn't be. There was the last time we tried to open it up. Yeah, we're good there. So as you can see, there's some holes in the roof we got to get patched up, but Not that big of a deal. That's slippery. I'm gonna have to pick this side up and then shut this door. The old Mack. She's about as loyal as they come. I released the trailer brakes earlier once I got it aired up, because this trailer takes forever to air up. So I'll back this up. Get her just a, I think I need to go just a little bit more. Should be able to just eyeball it off the front corner, because this is a 53-foot trailer. So I want to leave a little bit of overhang off the back. Let's see where we're at. That way I have room to tie it down back here. Oh, it changed down from there. So, but it's got corner pockets back here too, so yeah, that'll be about right. That way I can chain it down all the way in the rear. And then I need to spread it enough to get the whole thing on this lower deck. So, these spreadable trailers are super nice. This is your air glad hand for the spread. You take your primary air, your would be called your emergency supply, stick it over here, then you release your trailer brakes. What that does is leaves the trailer brakes actually set, but it sends air down and pulls the pins in that lock the trailer when it's not spread. So there's a bunch of pins that come out and go into the secondary frame rail. And see if she's unlocked. Yes, she is. Set the trailer brakes to reset the pins, and then I'm just going to pull forward until she locks in place. Won't take too long now, girl. Oh, there it goes. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot of spread. Not as far as I thought. Okay, that'll be about right. She's gonna be long. Now, chili. Chili, chili, chili. It's chili. I should be able to reach it from here. So far the rotator's been doing good. I've taken apart so many electrical connectors and added dielectric grease. And it seems to be, everything seems to be working well. So, house lock drop. Yes it did. Because it's on such a downhill here, it doesn't look like it, but it's a pretty good downhill. I'm going to go ahead and level out the rotator. Confirm pre-spool all winches. They didn't pre-spool all the way. Now they are. There we go. That's why I have these straps here that don't have a whole lot of working load limit to them. Because if they accidentally don't pre-spool or something, they'll break those straps before they break anything else. I use them for lifts more than I use them to go through a wheel. These ones are brand new, they're a little stiff still. Three, four. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna boom this up, get those hanging. We are way over rigged to lift this container, but it's always better to be over than under. I bet it's slickery up here. Oh yeah. Gotta be careful today. Frosty. So I'm about 15 foot of extension. I got another 5 feet. Should be plenty to reach over here. I say should be like I'm not confident. I know there's plenty to reach over here. I undeck trailers like this. I set two trailer widths away from it and grab the top trailer, or I'll set it right next to it and grab the top one and set it down on the other side. So. You gotta watch your tree spools when it's this cold outside. They don't always want to come undone. Yellow was stuck way up. Come on. Be careful. That's the sound of the ice cracking. I just don't want my boots to slip. That's what I'm most worried about. don't know if there's a hole in that or not. I assume there's not because there's ice in it, but I don't want to be the guy that finds out the hard way. To go up there and pull more cable. Dang, I still might need more cable. Oh. Come here. Ooh. Whew. Oh man. White line's all twisted up. Whew. That almost got sketchy. It's a little windy. I hope the audio doesn't suck. Alright, that hook's good, that hook's good. Those two hooks are good. We're gonna climb down and get after it. Get her lifted up. I gotta lift white first so I can shut that door. See, the benefit to doing this with the Rotator over the Peterbilt is the Peterbilt don't have near the boom height. It has the lifting capability, but it doesn't have the boom height or length. So you gotta be really close to it, and then your boom is really low and your lines are like straight flat to be able to reach all the way out there to grab the corner pockets. And so you can't get a decent veer angle at it. So that puts an inward crushing force right here on the roof, which, as you can tell, is already damaged. So we want the least amount of crushing force we can get. sure this back is right where I want it. Oh, you booger. I had to rotate back a little bit so it wants to twist. Is that how we want it? No, we need to go over that way a little more. How about there? Container shows it's about 13,000 right now. When you get something this long, I'm trying to get it perfect because we got to go like 30 miles down the interstate with it. It gets a little hard to set them. The little 20s and the 40s are no big deal, but this one's going to be a pain in the butt. Let's try that. Not quite. Yeah, we still got a little bit of overhang. I'm trying to reset that. So the chassis is twisted a little bit, and I'm sure the deck of the trailer is not perfect either. So it's causing, like, this corner's still down, but that side's way up. and the trailer's not straight lined up with the rotator, and so yeah, that's where you get these kind of, just a little bit of tweaking with it. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, dead nuts. Now we got it. She's on there. We're gonna get her loaded and get her over to the Katie's lot, where we'll place it next to the building. We just left the Oak Grove yard. I'm following Matt. He's in the Mack with the spread trailer with the container on it. I'm in the Rotator to follow him. This corner up here, leaving the road our yard's on, has always been kind of tricky. The last time we brought the trailer in was also with spread, was also the first time we've ever brought the trailer in here spread. And we may or may not have self-clearanced the guardrail on the way in. It's going to be a little bit of a doozy getting her out, so hopefully it won't be too bad. We've got to pull out and make a left. It's like a hairpin turn, so, but the trailer's spread, it's probably about 60 feet in total right now, so normally it would be 53, but to fit that on the lower deck, we got the clearance on the guardrail. The concern is the clearance in that ditch. This is no doubt going to drop in that ditch. Oh, just barely nailed it. Couldn't do better if we tried. Don't get much tighter than that. Shop. We got another probably 2 turns that are pretty tight once we get close to the shop, so we'll come back on once we get right there. I don't think you guys want to see 20 miles of interstate driving. Nothing cool to look at, just some trees. Well, we made it to Katie's, no big deal. This is where it starts to get a little bit dicey. Not here. After he makes that turn, it's this little S curve he's going to do here. It's the right-hand turn to get onto Clay Street. Which I know we've brought the trailer spread onto Clay before. I just don't know if we brought it when it was spread this far. Got to get that strobe on the back of the trailer fixed. Every time we, don't worry about it, I'll find the gear. Every time we go to take a look at it, it's working. So we can't get it to quit working so we can find out where the short is. Yeah, this is where it gets a little fun. This right-hand turn up here on the Clay Street. Tight. We got it. Not by much. Good thing nobody was parked out here. Take up all the real estate. We're going to put it right back there where the skid steer's at. I don't know if I need to pull in there first or what. I think we're just going to work on getting him into the driveway. We used to not have this problem. You see where those flatbed trailers are? If you remember my winch out video from a couple weeks ago where I was talking about Wabash, that's another rack of their trailers that they have nowhere to put. And the guy that owns this shop, we rent it from him. He used to own that lot over there that had a shop on it, and we should have bought it when we had the chance, but we didn't. But when that company bought it, they put a fence around it. We used to come in there and then go up and then back in, and it was no big deal. Now it's all the deals. That trailer does not turn for nothing. It is not fun to try and back it in here when it's spread. We need a little day cab tractor to pull that trailer around with. Of course, if we didn't have that guide wire right there, it'd be nice to just cut that corner and stick her in. There you go. He probably can't see. Keep coming. That's probably him calling me. Yeah, keep it coming. Just keep jackknifing it. Keep her going. Yep, just push it around. Straighten your wheel out. You're going to catch this culvert with your steer tire. There you go. Keep coming. Now cut it hard. There you go. You got her. Yeah, I figured you did. That's why I come over here to guide, just like he probably can't see nothing. So, alright, good there. Okay, bye. Had a binder come loose. Kind of figured was going to happen with the weird angle the trailer was sitting at, but shut the camera off because I thought he was just going to back in here. We were going to get a game plan together, and then he just hole shotted it. So it's a tight squeeze, but you know, we'll get it there. We'll jimmy it in. Yeah, you don't say. Yeah. You can cut it sharper if you want. If you get back in there and then let me come around in between you and the building and go behind, and then I can get over to the other side. And then it doesn't, I can put it against the building as long as we're within like a trailer length or two away from it. A length and a half. The biggest thing is going to be get it this where you want it this way.
You can use a skid steer too.
Yeah, true, yeah.
I can do this a couple more times, see if I get it closer.
If you want to, or let me see how much room's back there. I think we'll.
I mean, you can come in right now, like keep my back.
Yeah.
And just pick it up off of me.
Yeah.
And then set it down and shove it against the wall with the skid steer.
Yeah, I was thinking if you keep going back, let me get in, and then pull up and let me get to that side, and then I can set it off this side of you, and then we don't have to shove it as far with the skid steer. It's gonna plow up dirt. Yeah, it's like the trailer's 70 feet long, you know?
Like, I better move everything out of the way. Even if we just get it off and reset it later, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of what we were thinking, but...
Rotator getting it set.
Yeah, the skid steer can move it too.
Yeah, just sit right here and pick it up and he pulls back out.
That's what I'm thinking. Quickest way to attack it.
Shrink it back down so you got better turnout radius once you pick it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Less work.
Yeah.